Welcome back everyone to episode 4 of my Skyrim modded survival let's play. Since last time I've got some more gear. I've leveled up my smithing from the hide I got from the menace.
When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. Otherwise, mind your business.
I think I saw it again. That ghost. It was over by the barrows.
We're in, I think it's Iverstep. Today we'll be going up for Greybeards, and I got a few camping supplies because I know that I'm going to need them, because going up there it's going to get extremely cold. So I'm going to need the tent, and I have not used the campfire mod yet, so I should be starting that up today. But hopefully if I can, I might be able to get up the Greybeards without using that stuff. Because pretty much all I'll have to do is just get warm and then continue. So we'll see how we go today.
Yes, my thing?
So I think might be in the afternoon. Might be. Yeah, it's in the afternoon, so I could wait a while, but I'm not going to do that because I've got enough. So yeah, I've got the third tent. I've got some firewood as well. So when I do need to start the fire, I should be able to do that reasonably easily. I do know if I've got enough in destruction. I'll just look at my destruction. I think it's about 20 20-ish or 25. You can like light fires just with flame magic, which makes a lot of sense. I'm quite sure you get a special perk for like 24 hours real life hours with that to so you won't get animals won't actually attack you. I'll save here quickly.
Can't hide from me.
Boost!
I want to level up my speed shift a bit more to level 40 so I can test out those perks that can, like, if I remember correctly, I can like enthrall them or make them friendly. Should get a rabbit. Some goats. Ooh, not doing too bad. Damn it! I'm on legendary mode, aren't I? Yeah.
Boost!
Seemed to weird how much damage I was doing there. It was a glitch or something.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Boost!
Oh, it's raining. So yeah, I think it sits there inside the screen that I think it said the cold is treacherous or something, or the terrain, something like that. I don't know where my companions are. Where are they? Where'd they come? No, or are they? No. Where'd they go?
Someone do something.
What?
Boost!
that's done now. Wait here an hour, so they should link back up. There they are. Chill. Actually, smart thing for me to do would actually is to hold the torch, because I should actually, because one of my mods I have, it allows me to wear up to 5 rings instead of just the one, which makes a lot more sense to be able to wear 5 rings instead of just one. But I need to get them all enchanted with I think it's resist frost, should be. Because they'll be quite useful. If I've got 5 rings or so, or a necklace on with resist frost, it's going to help for going up here. I know there's a couple times, because it's when we first meet the Greybeards, it's the first time you go up there. To fight Alduin, I know you have to go up there again. To do the Peace Summit, if you do that, and I think there might be a 4th time. So if I think up the Parthenax, when you go meet him, I think that area is a lot worse, so. But yeah, probably might be halfway up or something. I might set up a 10 or something, depending on. All depends on where I am at with cold. What was that? Oh no, no, 2 of them. This could be bad. Yep. Made no sense then actually, because one of them only took a little bit of health away, and then like the second one took all my health away just then. Very weird. But that is the fun thing, sort of. Where are we starting back? No, don't go after the goat. Follow me. Stop going after the goat. I'll try and stealth this time. I actually might plan on getting a dog. I'm quite sure it's up to 5 companions. I don't know if a dog counts as a companion. That one's already seen me. But yeah, if I can have up to 5 companions, I've already got 2. I think I do have a mod that, I think it's Inigo. I don't think he counts as another companion in the mod, because I think using the companion follower mod breaks him or something, so that doesn't really work with him, but yeah, so if I have 1 dog, I could have up to, I could technically anyway have up to 5 companions. And I can give Indigo a horse as well, so that's useful in that sort of sense. I'll save here. But yeah, probably when I do get the horses will be probably when I get Shadowmere. But now I know if I do it that way, it's gonna take a while to do that anyway. So, because I'm gonna have to go to the Dark Brotherhood quest line, which is gonna take I don't know, it may or may not take too long actually, kind of, because I mean, I suppose it's more so fast traveling. Oh, too heavy now. Is the major thing that actually with a survival series that actually takes up more. So it is sort of a thing where I could cut out all the fast traveling, but if I was going to cut out pretty much fast traveling, that's really made no sense doing a survival let's play in some ways, because you still want to be along with the journey and all that. There's another goat. So what am I at with cold? So chilly. I can't remember the all the stages of the being cold. Again, one thing they did miss out, to be fair, with survival mode from the Creation Club one is to drink. There's honestly the one thing they missed out on. With do you know what I mean? It really wouldn't have been that hard because they've got the food done, they've got sleep, and yeah, I think it's just food, sleep, yeah, and the cold, and I don't know about the heat, if that actually does anything either. But either way, it's just, they should have had drink, because well, you got meat and all that type of stuff in the game, so it would not have been that hard just to edit it out a little bit more and just put in have those to use for drinking. Because I know I need that mod is I'm quite sure that's the one that adds stuff like food, drinking, and sleeping and all that. But I think there should be a frost troll coming up soon. That is a cast. I don't know. I mean I think it's not that far up right now to up there. I don't really think it is actually that far, so. Actually, one thing I do need to get is flame cloak, because I'm quite sure that flame cloak actually helps with cold as well. Because I mean, like during the Civil War, that's gonna be a major thing where I'm gonna have to keep myself fed, slept, and warm. Because if I'm doing battle and that's sort of where I do want to have the horses. Because well, actually, and also maybe either vampires or werewolves. Because if I go werewolves, they're kind of good because I know with the beast blood I can give that to my companions, so they can all transfer into wolves in battle. But I know I can set it to either. I think I either set it to neither, like never, or set it to when I change into a werewolf, or just in battle in general. So that could be a thing for like if I do get a companion that's like a tank. That would probably be the most useful one to use that on. The ones like Lydia and Jessica, they're pretty good at what they're doing, and I'm gonna have to. Oh no, it's coming for me. I don't really have too much to use. Right, let's just make camera things. Okay, no, I got nothing really. I suppose I can use flames on that side. Because I know frost trolls, it's like actual stuff like this is the thing that kills them. Fire doesn't kill them. Alright, so now Actually, I'll do it here, because, High Rothgar should be up there, so what I'll do... let's sort of try and think of how to do this. So I'll put the tent about... Where? I kind of want that... Yeah, there. Perfect. Now, I'm going to start building the campfire. Campfire, no. Trying to think now, that should be the one there. I'll wait for that to set itself up, then I'll start the fire, because I'm sort of... kind of worried that I won't actually get this fire up in time right now. Build campfire. Realistic.
What's on your mind?
That. So it just... Oops. There, perfect. Right. Oh, they're already sitting down. Use campfire. Use. Start campfire building tutorial. Yes. Building campfires. Campfires are created by combining three things: fuel, tinder, and a spark. Select build fire, add fuel. You can use branches, kindling, or ruined books as starting fuel. Right, fuel. Enough. Wooden plate, perfect. Oh, why do I have a wooden plate for? I don't know actually. And that cat's gonna be burnt. Yeah. Get the fire. Next, let build fire. Add tinder. Tinder is used to catch a spark in order to ignite your fuel. Many different items can be used as tinder. Each added tinder recipe shows the quantity. The higher the quality, the faster your campfire can be lit. Tinder you choose is what determines how long it takes to light your fire. Right. Ooh. Cool. I did not know that would actually is actually one of them. Oh, and mushrooms. Let's actually have a look at these quickly. Good quality tinder, difficult to light under certain weather conditions. Oh yeah, fair enough then. Fair quality tinder, very difficult to light. Alright, so what's gonna be the best thing? Oh, animal fat. Good quality, difficult to light. Is there anything?
What can I do for you, friend?
Oh, that honestly could be my best option. Oh, lantern lights. Oh, that's interesting actually, because that's for one of my other mods. For so I can have like a lantern. Strike start. Yeah, so yeah, 20. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try and go around. That's when again the horses. I'm gonna have to always look for stuff like ruined books, that cloth, the paper, those ingredients. I know I can sort of automatically collect. Dwarven oil things. I know I'm gonna have to get that soon. When I go into the ruins, I can do that. You become frostbite by the cold. That's not good. You create a frail fire that will last for 1 hour. Well done. You can add more fuel to increase the warmth and duration of your campfire. Select flickering, crackling, or roaring fire recipe to view the material. Larger fires can be used to cook food and gather grant bonuses. So I wonder how I make the bigger campfires. Crackling. Firewood. So I'm warming up now. Good. Where's my other companion?
What can I do for you?
Wait, what? Oh, where did she come from and why does she keep on transforming? Skills. Okay. Special skill tree can be accessed from lit fires. By default, the camping skill is available. Other mods add skills of their own. For instance, Frostfall adds the endurance skill. Like normal skills, click on the note to do in the trees to learn about it and potentially unlock it. You must start with the bottommost note. One more. Yeah, only one rank in the note is required to advance to the next one. So that's sort of. I'll sit.
Let me know if you have anything you need.
Oh, I don't know actually if I should I might leave the campfire here, because I'm wondering if say I have to come up here again, and if say I have to stay here again, I'll take the tent. But like if I have to like stay here again one day or whenever, get up, and that so if I have to stay here for a bit longer when I come back up here for whatever reason, if that's still here, if I can relight that, I'll pack this up.
Let's get going.
Right, actually I'll save it quickly. Actually, what would have been really smart and always meant to do would have been to get a weather mod. I might still look into that. If you have any suggestions for any good weather mods that won't exactly, if they don't, if you know they don't affect my frames per second, then yeah, probably put them in the comments. Because I'll do a bit of searching around myself. Because yeah, I want to see if I can get like a weather mod that would have like say I'm out adventuring and like say a massive snowstorm starts. So then I'd have to set up my tent, campfire, and have to stay there for maybe, I don't know, like a couple hours or something. Sort of. Maybe not that much, but like, stay there a while and wait for the storm to pass. That would be one I'd want to get, so. Yeah, if you know of any mods like that, link them down in the comments. I mean, again, that is also the big problem, I suppose, of consoles is handling the frames. It's not as good as again a PC, but I mean, I know you can have like up to 150 mods at once on an Xbox, so that's sort of a big thing as well. There's like, I'd hate to see the frames in that for like people run those type of load orders. Should be one. Yeah, that's the last one. What if I can do anything with snowberries? That's stamina potion. I can just see that stuff. What says it is. I get a little bit. Oh, so I've kind of got my my food sorted out for now. So that's actually kind of good for now. Again, I'm gonna. One thing I don't like about Hunterborn is that it doesn't actually bring like food I can eat in survival mode. So save here quickly. But yeah, like I'm gonna have to actually look if there is actually any. I don't know if I have to like progress through Hunterborn even more to actually have the ability to actually cook food to like that I can actually eat to help with survival mode. It would be useful because again, it would be useful again for like the mammoths. Yep, yeah, put that. Right, because I think you get like over, I think it's over 100 or so meat from a mammoth. Which again, if I could cook that into something that I could eat, like say, what do I have to eat? Say cooked beef. Oh, chicken. Actually, I've got to see a thing like, see raw meat like this, right? I can eat, and I won't get like food poisoning. That I can't. But I'm still peckish, frostbite. I have everything. We're gonna say you have a criminal part. Wait, what? I'm a criminal?
I am Master Angil.
What do I have a criminal past for?
Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come?
I answered your summons, Master.
Well, we will do our best to teach.
But yeah, I have to actually look into that now. Why does that keep on shaking?
Without training.
Anyway, crimes. Items stolen. Oh mate. Well, I've had 3. Was it that I've assaulted 3 people? Assaults. What? Locks picked. It might. I don't know. So stolen items. That would have been. Stolen items probably would have been maybe gold. Yeah, I think it was gold. I think I stole a bit of gold a while ago. I don't know. But the assaults, I don't know why it says assaults. Murders, haul, style. I mean, again, I do have another mod. If I killed someone, it's like a... Oh, gosh, I can't remember. It's just a... I know it's a lot. Like, I think an assault, I can... That's what I don't understand. It says assault, but I know the mod I've got. An assault is like 750, or that might be the murder. But anyway, I know if you assault someone right now, you have a massive bounty instead of like the 20 or so gold you normally get. So, again, I use that because I thought, so when I'm doing the Dark Brotherhood, it kind of helps to be actually sneaky. Why does that keep on like this place going shaking? Like all the greybeards are here. It's cool. But yeah, that's what I don't understand, because it's my reputation is saying I've got a you're mostly unknown, but rumors say you have a criminal past. Oh, actually, yeah. Also, it might be the Thief Stone as well. I mean, well, actually, I need to have a look, because I know that from that perks from questing. Perks from questing. I don't know. See, again, perks from questing. I don't know what they actually add. If that's actually like actual powers, or if it's in that active menu.
Your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Grow, the second word.
We've stopped.
In Unrelenting.
What is it?
Grow means balance in the dragon.
Where is it?
Combine it with
Lydia, move.
force to focus your
Also, yes, that fur on
Yes,
the... Oh, actually, it might be the cat tome, oh god. Shape-shifting.
What's on your mind?
Oh yeah, it must be, from its, shape-shifting. Wondering now with that reputation, because I'm quite sure it like changes sort of the dialogues of people, but I hope, we presume if after I kill Alduin and all that, like it should well, I should get the title of Dragonborn or Hero. Turns out you stole like 2 items, but you killed Alduin, saved the whole world. You're a criminal now. Interesting thing here. his actual health goes down when absorbing the dragon soul from him. So it's sort of interesting that they did that.
Can I help you?
Oh. Wait, I'm gonna need everyone out of my way now.
Tasks as they appear.
Perfect. Actually, I wonder if I'm doing more powerful shouts, if that's going to increase my speech. There it is. Ooh. Speak with animals. Obtain it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, looks cool. Available gold of all merchants, so that's just increased. 25% chance that your shout cooldown immediately finishes. Oh, that will be extremely useful actually. Your shouts now are now 25% better. Wait. 20% better. Oh, wait, it's actually that would actually make up 75%. Wouldn't it suck? That's what I actually don't understand with that now, actually, because it says it makes my shouts better. How does it make them better? Like with Fusro Da, how would it make that better? Because with the full words, you make pretty much people go flying.
Well done.
Actually, weirdly enough, you can make giants. I think you can make giants go flying. Not like they do to you, but like you can still knock giants over. But I don't think you can do that to mammoths. See, that's where it makes no sense. You can knock over a giant, but not a mammoth. I like this cat thing. It's actually cool. I wonder what you can't really see anything like her face.
Follow Master Boy.
Because it's like this part here, it's like, I don't know if that's fur or metal. And it's shape-shifted again. But yeah, I wish like stuff like that you could actually see what armor they're wearing. Because it's sort of like kind of looks like a queen's outfit or something maybe. Queen of Tigers. That was a very quick loading screen. What sword is she using? Yeah, actually, smart thing would be for me right now is just to continue to shout, like all the time, pretty much. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that perks from questing just to make sure it's not broken. Because I feel like it should have given me something for completing the Dragon's Rising. And that there, that might be the thumbnail I might make it.
Before you can project it into a thing.
Save here. Actually, I'll do a proper save. Right. Yeah. So I remember the first time I played Skyrim, I had another Dragon Soul, and for this, actually no, it was actually the second word of that out of Unrelenting Force. I learnt that, not knowing that they would already teach me it without having to use an actual Dragon Soul, so that kind of annoyed me when I found out I didn't need it. And I think I don't know if I actually did it with that second shot either, but yeah, I remember when I first did it, I thought to myself, why did I do that? I mean, it's not Skyrim. when you first play Skyrim, like if you know nothing about it, it is amazing. Like
Your turn.
I still find it amazing when I find new stuff what actually is not from a mod. Because I know I have some mods to make a heap of dungeons. See, fun with this, you can just run through it.
Your quick
Oh.
mastery of a new thum is.
But yeah,
I'd heard the stories of the abilities.
I don't know how long I'll do this episode. I might make this episode to where we have to go into the get the dragons, dragon horn? Yeah, the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, I think it is. I might make it so I'll go there, because if I might run down the mountain. Yeah, Jürgen Windcaller.
Remain true to the way of the voice.
Oh, just remember I'm gonna have those cultists coming after me, so I'm trying to think now which way would be the best way to go. Actually, if I go down this way, I know I'm just gonna go down that path, so I might go down there, jump down to Whiterun stable and grab the chariot thing from there, and ooh, actually no, yeah, no, I'm not going that way. Trying to think of which way I can go. I don't know. I need to keep on saving. Either way, I'm gonna have to try and make it down the mountain without dying. Don't know how to do that. I'll give it a try. I think it's... Would not advise doing this, and ooh. I'll slowly slide. I don't think there is any way right now I should get down here. Well, actually there might be. I wouldn't really advise doing this, because it's sort of a, yeah, sort of an iffy sort of thing right now. Let's go save here. Right, I really don't want to do, I mean I'm kind of already there, but I'm not. So no, I'll save again here. I know what it's going to take is this one wrong sort of move, quite literally, and I'll be dead. Ooh. I'm quite sure that's not, I think that's from one of my mods. Either way, I'll come down here and discover it, I suppose.
I'm going to enjoy killing you.
Oh god, no. Oh no, they can climb. Oh, thank God, Lydia. How did she even get here? This is my question. I do like that one there with the, well actually I should really summon that thing. Let's get in there and fight. slowly getting there with the fighting. Gold. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, whoa, what the? Who was that? Where did they come from? Alright, this time I'm not gonna stand around and just do that. I'm just gonna put a waypoint actually quickly. Yeah. There. So now I know where I'm meant to go. Or at least I hoped I did. So no, so it's that way. Oh yes, bring the torch. Actually, I think if I go down the other way, I can go down to a Stormcloak's camp. So I'll just do that quickly instead of trying to fight them. That's gonna get me killed. I can already see that. That's gonna get me killed. It's like this mountain. Oh, got down cold. See, when I become ethereal, I think it is. That's how it's pronounced. I know a lot of people pronounce that differently. But yeah, once I get that shout, getting down like the mountain's gonna be so much easier. Careful. Well, again, having like some horses is gonna be a lot easier again because I mean like they've got really good stamina usually. So he's gonna draw his weapons at me then. Keep running. Actually, I wonder if I join the Stormcloaks or Imperials, if that's going to change my reputation. Don't know why my custom waypoint thing is at. Oh, yeah, leave me alone, leave me alone. It's not showing up on the map. See now, if Skyrim was like Minecraft, then I'd be a lot, it'd be a lot easier to jump into the water from high places, but it isn't so. Sky's pretty good right now. Oh, the clouds are moving up there. Kind of hard to see in some ways, but the clouds are slightly moving. See, I once had the mod Open City of Skyrim. That is actually really good. One problem is your frame drops badly. Mainly at Windhelm is probably about the only place I actually had it affected. But I did have a mod to add like a lot more people into the world. So when I did have those mods installed, I used to always get crashes when I went to Windhelm. But sillily enough, Windhelm had less people in it than I think Solitude. So that made no sense to me ever.
Climb back and we'll be
Oh
off.
yeah, more souls where I need to go. How a place that like, well, Solitude's has a lot more in it.
You ever met
So I always thought to myself like, how does that work? That Solitude, the frame drops aren't bad there, but like in Windhelm, they like to about the on that bridge to Windhelm. It's about, I'd probably say about a third of the way, and then my game would always crash. The docks, I could just on occasion I could just get there, and then my game would crash. I saw the weird thing with that again. If I started the game, went straight to Windhelm, it was all good. Nothing ever happened. As soon as I started playing the game and then came back to it, like say half an hour or so later, that's when it would always crash. Which again, I don't know if that was always just one of my mods. But yeah, I don't know if it was just one of my mods or if in general it was just the open cities was like like the having the cities open like were the actual things that were actually making it crash. Because again, Skyrim was realistically it was never made to have the cities opened. So that's pretty much why they closed them off. So that ones like that really it'd be like every dungeon in the world open. It would affect your frame rate so badly. So I mean, again, like depending on what you have, if you have, I'd probably say open cities of Skyrim, use it if you've got like mods that don't actually affect the world. Why did they not follow? But yeah, if you've got any other mods that do stuff like that do actually affect the world, like say add in new towns, dungeons, new say random encounters, don't ever use that. But other than that, yeah, I like to use it because again it makes it a lot more immersive as well, which I always found to be the best thing. Because again, with the horses, I could just ride straight in there. I could stop at one of the stores, get off my horse, go in there, go back on it, right out of town. Simple. And we've been caught. Actually, one thing I'm gonna find interesting with again that with speech with that perk thing to make it so I can actually like tame wild animals. If that's gonna work on a mammoth, if it's gonna, or not just a mammoth, of any animal, if that's gonna be like forever or until they're like released, and if that's so like until they're released, how do I release them? But knowing that, like say I can't really fast travel, but say if I go on the cart, would it like do that so the animal would end up like becoming hostile again? Would be the thing I'd like to know. I mean, I've got a fair while still to go so I can get my skill up to level 40. Ooh. Hanging moss. I think hanging moss is one thing I could use actually. Yeah, actually, Oh, what's this one? Oh, so I was already dead. I'll set it quickly. But yeah, I'll end the episode here today. Next episode will be, well, I'll be going straight into the dungeon. And yeah, so it won't really be, because it's getting up to an hour now. So that's why I might start leaving the episode at about an hour or so
Yes, my
from now on. And also that there is also from another mod as well. I'll get into that another time. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Skyrim Let's Play.